Right, good day, scholars. This video is for the Paws United application. I talked with some of you guys last week, and I think we're gonna add like one thing, but for the most part, the code for this should be pretty simple. So let's just go for it. I'm gonna rename these buttons. Heads up, rename. This is the lost button, and then this one will be the found button. We don't have a found screen because again, we don't have time. So this one won't do anything. That's fine. So we're just gonna code the lost button. When the lost button is clicked, go to the lost screen. Found button is clicked, go to the lost screen. We're gonna have them both go to the lost screen. If you didn't do this, I don't know why I have this done already. Maybe I was showing one of you guys something. Create this, right? So when the lost button is clicked, when the found button is clicked, open another screen name, control, open another screen names right here, and then the text can be found under text and a blank one right there. So go ahead and make those. That's pretty simple. Let's check out the lost screen here. You guys added some different animals here, probably made it look a little bit better. Yeah, you guys showed me yours. I think it looked pretty good. We're not going to do any code for this. This is fine. Let's check out the pet screen. I don't think we need any screen. You know what? We got to do, you guys made this how you want. Put some pictures in there. The back button and the contact button. Let's do this. Let's do the back button. So I'm going to rename this back button. I'm going to rename button 2 to contact button. And we're going to add a notifier real quick. It's an invisible component, so it's just down here. Let's do the code for this real quick. So back button, when the back button is clicked, open another screen with a screen name of, I believe, what did we call it? Lost screen. So that'll just take you back to the last screen. There's that. That's pretty easy. When you hit contact, we want it to make it look like they're contacting at least, even though it is a minimum viable product. It's not going to actually work, but we can do this. When the contact button is clicked, we want to grab the notifier and we want to send a message. Show message dialog. We're going to have the title say, we're going to grab text, put it into the title. I'm going to copy this and put it in the message and the button text as well. Button text is going to say confirm. Why not? The title is going to say owner contacted. And we'll just have the message say not owner. Finder contacted, right? Because they found your dog. Finder contacted. And it says a message. We'll have the message say a message has been sent to the finder of this pet. Please wait for a response. And we'll just leave it at that. So when they click on the contact button, it will say they sent a message to the finder and all that fun stuff. That way, it just adds a little bit more to the app to make it look cooler. Let's go back to the lost screen. And I think I was talking to you guys about adding a map. So what we're going to do is this vertical scroll arrangement here that's holding all of the pets. I'm going to rename that so we know what it is. I'm going to call it the pet arrangement. Okay. And I'm going to click on it and I'm going to make it invisible. And we're going to add a web viewer here. Okay. So the web viewer is there now. We're going to make the web viewer invisible. And we're going to make the pet arrangement visible again. And we need a button for users to change to that. So we're going to have a button here, and I'm going to call it the map button, or switch map button. I'm going to, make it say switch. Let's make it say map search. Make it look how you want it, make it bold, make the colors nice, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I like the round shape personally, but that's up to me. I think we're good. We're going to go to blocks. We're going to make that button. I didn't name it. I should name that button. I did name it. I got ahead of myself. Switch map button. When it's clicked, what we want it to do is we want it to, first off, control if then. Okay. So if the map viewer is not visible, 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 visible. If the viewer visible, viewer1 dot visible is equal to false, right? So the map's not being shown. What we want it to do is we want it to take that pet arrangement, set the pet arrangement visibility to false. So it's going to hide the pet arrangement. And we want the web viewer to be set, the web viewer visible, we want to set that to true. Okay. So what that's going to do is when they click on the button, if the web viewer is not visible, right, which meaning the list viewer is, the pet arrangement is, it's going to set that pet arrangement visible to false. So it's going to get rid of that, and it's going to make the web viewer pop up. We also wanted to change the text, actually, of that button. So where's that button? Switch map button. Set switch map button text to text. And we're going to have the button say switch to list view. All right. And then we're going to add an else to this. So we're going to add an else, click the little blue, grab the else, put it right there. And if the web viewer is visible, right? So it's going to check, is it visible? If it's not equal to false, right? So if it is visible, we're gonna do the opposite, right? So I'm gonna just copy paste this whole thing. Set pet arrangement visible to true. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna think through this in my head in a second, but I think I'm doing this correctly. False. And we want to switch the map button to say, what does it say here? Map search. Switch to map search. And actually, we probably want that button to say that. Switch to map search. So let's think about this. I'm gonna test it actually. You don't have to test this right now. Don't try and test this using what I'm doing right now because this is an old video, obviously. And the scan won't work. But let's see. Let me make sure I have this correct. And we'll see if it actually switches. Switch to map search. Switch to list view. Switch to map search. Switch to list view. So one thing I got to make sure I have correct here. So the code works. I got to make sure that there's buttons above the map viewer as well. So I'm going to just make that invisible again. Switch to map search. Switch to list view. Fantastic. Works. It works. It works, gentlemen. We're good. Next thing. Right, for this web viewer, what we got to do is we got to add some stuff to this. So the web viewer, the web viewer, we can just add the URL. What you need to do, gentlemen, is we got to add a map. Let me close all this stuff. You don't need this. I'm going to open up Google. I'm going to type in my maps. My maps. And you want to find Google My Maps. You're going to open it up. You're going to create a new map. And we're going to fake it, obviously, right? So we're going to make the map called Lost Pets. We're going to go into Santa Fe, and you're just going to make a bunch of fake lost pets. So you're going to grab a pen. Maybe there's a lost pet here, right? Lost dog, right? So lost black Labrador found. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. Whatever. Labrador found near Cordova Road. And add a picture of a fake dog. You know what I mean? Google image search. Black Lab. Same one I did in the last video. Right? Whatever. Save. Right? Put another one. Right? And have like 5 or 6 so it looks good, right? You know, I don't know, Calico Cat. Cat found near Agua Fria, right? Add a picture. And you can add more detail, obviously, right? I'm just doing this as an example to kind of show you what you need to do. Save it. And you're just going to make a bunch of different fake lost pets here for Santa Fe, right? Then what you're going to do, right? Here's the magic. You're going to hit share. You're going to change the link to public schools, change it to anybody. Copy the link. Boom. Go back to your app, go to the web viewer, paste it into here. You're golden. That's it. So when they hit switch to map view, it will make this disappear, pull up the web viewer, and they'll be able to see your fake map as well. Okay? That's basically it. I think this is going to be a good application. You guys have worked hard on this already. Great job on it. Get creative. Do what you want with it. And add your map. If y'all need help with anything, let me know. Otherwise, have some fun.